I present to you guys Ofe Akwu extraordinaire Banga stew with the sauce, the full sauce. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you guys again. Are you new to my channel? Please kindly subscribe and join my family. So guys, on today's diary session, I'll be showing you guys how I made this very delicious Ofe Akwu. Yeah, these are the ingredients that I worked with. I have here my palm kernel properly washed and ready to cook. I have my stockfish, oh boy, this is my stockfish face, eh? I have my goat meat, also well washed. I have my scent leaf, that's basil. I have my dry fish, my crayfish, my seasoning cube, my salt. I have a bulb of onion. I have my Scotch bonnet, that's ataro. And the last but not the least, I have my okenyi, that's locust bean. That's the black stuff you see in the plate containing the onion and the ataro. Let's get started. Okay guys, so I put my pot containing water and my palm kernel on fire. Yeah, I put it on heat and I added my salt. I love to add salt. A lot of people don't, but I love the taste of the puree when you add salt. It doesn't get to be tasteless. It has this very nice taste, so I like to add salt. On the other side of my burner, I am boiling the goat meat that I will be using. Yeah, I'm not an ingredient person, so the only thing I added here was my salt, my seasoning cube, and onions. That was just enough for me. I didn't want to add all those thyme, curry, garlic, ginger because it's Ofe Akwu that I'm making and I wouldn't want it to change the taste. So yeah, this is me adding onions to the goat meat. Then I added my seasoning cube too. Yeah. Remember guys that on the other side of the fire, the palm kernel is still on fire and I think it's already boiling at this point. It boiled for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes and it was really okay. So guys, I already put up a video on how I made the puree for my Ofe Akwu. That's the bangas, the sauce, the puree, the pulp. So I'll put the link down. I don't want this video to be so long. Yes, so I will not be showing you guys from A to Z how I was able to extract the juice from the palm kernel, but I have the video already uploaded, so I'll drop the link below. So my goat meat on the other side is almost ready. Yeah, I will not want it to be overdone because you know I will still put it back in the puree when I'm making the final process of the Ofe Akwu. Yeah, so I put off the heat and I allowed it to settle. So after that, I added my more dried fish into the pot containing the goat meat. Yeah, remember guys that I already seasoned my goat meat, so it already had taste. So I added my dry fish, then I added my stockfish. So it depends on you. If you don't want to cook with stockfish, it's not really compulsory. It's just that stockfish has its own taste, so it really makes it really nice. So this is me adding my stockfish into the mixture. Then I put the heat on again. Yes guys, I put the heat on again so that the stockfish and the dried fish will also cook and have it will also be tasty. Yeah, so I put it back. So guys, let me tell you guys a little story my dad told me. He once told me, my late dad told me, yeah, he once told me that during the Biafran war that they didn't have enough to eat. They had just most times it's just apple, that's fufu. So, you know, I'm telling you guys this story because this soup reminded me exactly of that story because the saint that was coming out of this soup. So this is me adding salt. Yeah, I added salt again because there was no enough. So be careful and you make the decision whenever it comes to seasoning cube and addition of salt. It is your decision on how you want your food to taste. So I covered this and I allowed it to boil for some time. So after boiling for some time, yeah, I covered it and allowed it to boil. After boiling, I took off the cover and I added my Scotch bonnet, that's atarudu. Remember guys, I blended my atarudu with my okenyi, that's Ogiri okenyi. I added a little, I shared it into two. I added half into this meat stock. Yeah, meat and fish stock. Then I kept the other half. I'm going to add it later. So guys, back to my story. My dad said when the neighbor cooks, the aroma from their neighbors, they will take their molded fufu and point it towards the direction where the aroma is coming from. And they swallow it that way. Just plain white fufu, they swallow it with the aroma. So the scent of this Ogiri okenyi, I had to just remember that story. So guys, this is me pounding the palm kernel. Just guys, for to see the full video on how I made the puree, I think you should just click on the link in my description box so that I don't bore you guys with this whole process again. Yeah, just click on the link on my description box and you see how I made the puree. Yeah, this is me mixing it. Yeah, then I sieved it out. Yes, so this is the palm kernel puree that I'll use in preparing my Ofe Akwu. So guys, you can see how everywhere is messy. It's not easy to prepare this puree without splashes of the puree everywhere. So the extract, so this is it. My puree is ready to be used. Palm kernel juice. Yeah, you see how thick it is. I actually allowed it to be thick because I was making Ofe Akwu. If I wanted to use it in place of palm oil in other soups, I wouldn't make it this thick. So guys, this is me right here. Yeah, I covered it and allowed it to boil for some time. I like it to boil before I start to add any ingredients. So after boiling, I opened up the cover and I added my Ogiri and atarodo. Yes, those were the first thing that I added. After adding my Ogiri and atarodo, I stirred for a while. Yes, I stirred for a while. Then I added salt. Yes, remember guys that I added salt while cooking the palm kernel. So it means that I had already tasted and saw the need to add another salt before I did, so that we don't have a tasty meal at the end of the day. So I added salt and I also added my onion, my leftover onions. Remember that I used some of it to cook my meat. Yeah, so after that I also stirred again. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my story. The scent from this Ofe Akwu. I disturbed my neighbors that day. I also added my seasoning cube. Yeah, and I also stirred. You can see how thick it is. If you add too much water while producing your puree, you're not going to have a thick soup. So it depends on you. Some people don't like thick Ofe Akwu. I love thick Ofe Akwu. My husband loves thick Ofe Akwu, so I made it thick. So it is up to you. So this is me now introducing my meat. I'm putting my meat and my fish. Yes, I am putting it into the puree. Yes, into my palm kernel sauce, my palm kernel juice, my very tasty palm kernel juice. Yes, I am putting it. Remember guys that I told you guys that I did not overcook the meat because I know that I'll still put it here. And there's something that palm oil does. I don't know if it's just palm oil. I think it really makes meat softer. So I didn't cook this meat for more than 15 minutes because I know I'm still going to put it here. I put it into this sauce. So I was really careful because I don't like meats that are overly soft. So it is still up to you. If you love meats that are really soft, you could cook it very well in the other your while you're cooking it and still add it into your sauce. But I didn't. So this is it. You can see the food don't they change. You can you see how rich this soup looks? Ofe Akwu International. Kagara Harvard. So guys, this is just the simple way to prepare your Ofe Akwu. We are almost done. Almost done. I hope I'm not boring you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel or share with your family and friends. Please don't add too much crayfish. Okay, I added my crayfish so that it doesn't change the taste of the akwu. Please, too much of everything is not good. I was a victim one time. My Ofe Akwu was really horrible because of crayfish. So everything is up to you. While cooking, try to taste your food so you know if there's any need for you to add anything extra. So this is the last process. I allowed it to really boil. Then I added my scent leaf, guys. I added my scent leaf and I stirred for some time. Scent leaf is the last thing you add to your Ofe Akwu. Yes, because you don't want your leaf to overdone, and you also still want the taste to spread. So you add it and allow it to cook for some time. You don't just off it like the way you off pumpkin leaf or other leaves. You allow this one to, release the taste that it has, so that the whole soup in general has this taste of scent leaf in it. So this is the soup boiling. Then I closed it for some time. Guys, if your Ofe Akwu doesn't bring out this oil, you never finish, you're never done. You see this red oil that is showing on top?
Thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like my videos and share with your families and friends. And do not forget to drop a comment also. Bye-bye.